Hi everybody, my name is Pihong Chen, founder and CEO of Vision. Today I'd like to talk to you about socializing across the enterprise, a personal journey, and in fact in our entire company's transformational experience in adopting a new management paradigm and platform over the last 9 months called Enterprise Social Network, or ESN. As we continue to drive this initiative forward, we thought we'd share this status report with you because we know many organizations around the world are keenly interested in this topic and could benefit from the lessons we learned so far. We've broken this talk into 3 parts. Part 1 is an introduction and some key background information. So here we go. First, let's lay some groundwork. There's no question that many forms of consumer social media, or CSN, have become a hugely successful and exciting phenomenon over the past few years. However, there are some crucial differences between ESN and CSM. Here is a simple way to look at it. CSM is about individuals getting connected for either personal leisure, such as entertainment or gaming online, or to maintain personal relationships. These are all consumer-facing internet applications, and we're all very familiar with these brand names and the services that they provide. So you, as an enterprise, should establish an ESM strategy so as to build up your own presence at places such as Facebook or LinkedIn for branding and lead generation purposes. ESN, on the other hand, though, is about enterprises harnessing the same type of social fabric, but amongst its all constituents, so as to foster better team collaboration, facilitate more effective knowledge management, or to forge vibrant self-service communities among your customers, for example. All these applications could be deployed across an enterprise's entire ecosystem of intranet, extranet, and internet, which is why many experts are now advocating that every organization and every company should establish its own ESM platform so as to attain higher enterprise performance excellence. In other words, we look at the participants within the social network and the relationships that they build and maintain. CSM is about mainly individuals maintaining personal relationships, whereas ESN is a platform enabling teams and companies for work and business relationships. So to summarize, socializing across the enterprise is about an enterprise, either company or business, or other organizations such as government or NGOs, nonprofits, schools, associations, etc., to be able to deploy a platform across its entire extended enterprise ecosystem consisting of its own workforce, suppliers, partners, customers, investors, other key shareholders, stakeholders, etc., to be able to get connected with each other, communicate with each other, better collaborating with each other, and in doing so become more culturalized and be able to do better business together, so-called commercialized, in all these social functions. The end goal here isn't really for fun or entertainment, as CSM typically is, but is to be able to excel in their teamwork and performance so as to build stronger organizations. So let's look at Vision's Clearview for an overview first. Vision is a company that was established in 1993 by me, and we went public in 1996. As an original pioneer of e-business, today we offer 4 main product lines to address an enterprise's e-business needs, including the new Clearview Enterprise Social Network solution. We maintain a worldwide footprint and ecosystem, although we are ourselves a small and medium-sized business today with a workforce of approximately 300 people. We nevertheless, however, operate across more than 20 countries and geographies around the world, serving several thousand enterprise customers and partners. All told, every month, there are more than 50 million unique visitors to the e-business websites powered by Vision. Over the past few years, we've been able to operate at a very efficient level, generating more than 25% average annual profit margin. Specifically, Clearview, our newest solution for enterprise social network, been gaining tremendous momentum over the past few months. In fact, since its launch less than 120 days ago, we've seen tremendous growth, exceeding more than 2,000 networks already in this period. So truly very exciting indeed. So if we look at really sort of looking back at the entire evolution of enterprise e-business, we'll see that generation one really is about enterprises being able to publish or publicize its own message, its own content, uh, typically working on more structured manner in terms of business processes and collaboration in a one-to-many fashion. Later on, people realize that it's really way too much content out there, and the need for be able to do one-to-one emerged, so that you can personalize and select what you need or be able to search for it. And as such, emerged more semi-structured collaboration of business processes. Finally, more recently with Web 2.0, we're now able to enable the entire enterprise 2.0 so that everyone can socialize together. Instead of company-generated content, we can now support user-generated content and be able to then engage in more ad hoc and unstructured collaboration in a many-to-many fashion. This is truly very, very exciting. The issue here really isn't that one generation is replacing the last, but to be able to consolidate and integrate all these different forms of communication together. So in Clearfield, we basically established this triangular relationship of workspace, people, and content, allowing you to be able to build relationships within these entities themselves, as well as across all these different three types of entities with a great deal of simplicity and clarity. As such, we're really bringing two important forces to bear. One is the ability to really make the traditionally very complex and arcane enterprise thing very consumer friendly for you to be able to use while maintaining what you really care about in an enterprise, such as security, privacy, and robustness. However, we also learn from all the successful CSMs for the consumer space, making them much more enterprise friendly in making it much less expensive and easier to do. Also, however, providing you with the flexibility so that enterprise can go for more all-you-can-eat type of pricing. So in one fell swoop, we want to provide both a new solution paradigm as well as a new business paradigm. This is truly a productivity revolution, very much similar to the desktop publishing revolution in the 1980s. Those of you may not even remember or have experienced how painful it was to be able to publish a final finished document in the old days. But with PCs and desktop publishing, everything's changed. Same thing is happening now, I believe, over the next decade about how to build websites and these collaboration spaces to become much more productive in your business. Used to be very expensive and time-consuming endeavor to build websites for e-business. Nowadays, with Clearfield, every one of us, as a consumer in the enterprise, would be able to do this on the fly without much effort and at very, very low of free cost. However, this is a lot harder than we think as we try to adopt an ESN, and our own experience can be a great sort of a learning lesson for that, which is what I would like to share with you later on. So, in fact, what we have found, even though we have been in this business for a very long time from the very beginning, we found is that, and from a lot of research that we have read, that the ESN adoption is really a race of hurdles. Having been on this journey for the last 9 months, we're able to come up with these 7 important habits to be able to adopt so as to become successful with your ESN. And we'll explain each and every one of them in the next section, part 2 of our presentation.